Litecoin. If you guys know what Litecoin meme I'm talking about with the dragon, you guys are probably laughing right now. I know I am. So thank you, Blaster, for giving us that meme. But Litecoin seems to have outperformed the entire crypto market for the whole year. That's right, guys. 2 days in, the whole year, it has outperformed the whole market. No, but last year too, we were seeing Litecoin outperform Bitcoin and Ethereum pretty much the whole year, and it kind of leading the market. Whenever we saw Litecoin go, then we saw Bitcoin and ETH go, thus we saw the whole market go. But Litecoin is bullish here on the daily chart, and if you guys watched the Bitcoin and Ethereum analysis video that we posted about an hour ago, you know that those two are not over the 34th, and Litecoin is. So looking for moving here on Litecoin. I got some fibs going here from the high to low of this swing, and you can see we're right here trading at the golden pocket right now, trading over the 50% retracement as well. So looking for a target of upper 98 if the market continues. However, I'm looking for an entry a bit lower here on the 8 EMA or the T line. Excuse me. Or the T line. You can see there was a period here of consolidation, and then we made a new high, and then things kind of pulled back down. And now that we've popped back over, we're waiting for this break over here of the golden pocket to see if we can push up to the upside. And now the 8 EMA is also coming up from under the 34, and our candles have opened and closed above the 34. So a lot of good signs here, as well as buying volume here. There you go, that's a little easier. We could see that the volume here is starting to pick up, almost doubling if not tripling compared to what we've been seeing on average for almost the last, I want to say, week. Things do start to kind of pick up here in terms of volume, but overall in the last, I'd say 7 to 10 trading days, volume has doubled if not tripled. So increased trading volume. So that is also on our side. The majority here is for us to basically kind of pull back here and find some support. That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for us to kind of pull back right here like we are right now, come back to the 8 EMA to the 34, make support here, and then trade this thing to the upside. I'm going to start taking some profits here once we reach the 100 mark at 80. I'll be taking some profits at 75.50 as well, if not 75, because I'm expecting to pull back to around 71, 72. So if ideally I'd like to enter anywhere here from about $71 to $72, maybe $72.50, depending where the 8 EMA and the 34 end up coming up. But not only that, if we're trading price action, that would create a nice support level right over here for us to take an entry at. And if the market continues in the way that it is at the current moment, I don't see why this trade doesn't happen. And then our stop loss would be under the 34 EMA right here, anywhere right here. Now, if we are taking some more risk on, this is the 89 EMA right here, and then we can choose to exit anywhere in here. But realize that we are taking more risk if we decide to exit anywhere over here, and that we can minimize risk by taking an exit here. And just reattempting the strategy once we kind of break over here if we do reject here on the first time. So ultimately trade this thing up to 75. I'm going to be trading it up to 79 and then going to round down a little bit. I always like to round down and go even a buck less, so about 82, and then ultimately going to leave some runners here for this potential up break. Now, of course, for us to kind of blow up to the $98 range or even the $90, $95 range, we are going to have to see the market continue the bullish momentum. If the market kind of starts to die down, we can probably just trade this range right here that we had, but I don't see us getting to the 98.10 level if the market doesn't continue to move up. But that's okay. Even if we trade it up to here, that's a 13% move. Even if we trade it up to 75, just that first target alone is a 4% move. So big move here. If we do get up to the 90s plus, we can see that it's over a 25% return. So quite a big move, guys. A very big move. Another thing to check on Litecoin here on the weekly, which I think is awesome, is this setup right here where the ADMA is almost about to come up to the 34th, and just this overall rounding bottom, and it just looks like Litecoin is just getting ready to make a bullish momentum, right? We're not going to try to predict too much in the future and, not put too much emphasis on it, but all things look great for Litecoin right now. And if we do look back on some of these shorter time frames, like the 4 hour or even the 1 hour, if we can see that if we're just coming on a pullback here, if we even pull back, we're still above the ADMAT line, but big spike right here with some serious volume came in, and we saw that across the entire crypto market. So you usually see this, when Litecoin, Bitcoin, Ethereum spikes, you see the algos kind of spike up all the altcoins. So a lot of the crypto market is doing this. A lot of it's doing it right now. But Litecoin is one of those leader coins, one of those coins that have a serious name out there. It's a legacy coin. It's one of the top 3 OGs. So a lot of action here on Litecoin. So one of the names that I like to trade over some of these altcoins that we can see now, these coins that mean nothing, or these meme coins, no one's even touched them anymore. It's not fun to trade them anymore either because no one's trying to lose money, right? So daily chart, very bearish. And if we look back into our other time frames, we can see that we are a little bit extended right now. So let's wait for the pullback and get in cheaper while we can. If we eventually do spike again, guys, that's okay actually. Believe it or not, even if we start buying up here, right? But when we're buying here, let's pretend this is our 30, can't talk, eh? Let's pretend this is our 34, right? And if we start buying here and then we exit right here, that's okay versus us buying here and then getting stopped out if we go into here. Why is this okay? Better risk to reward, right? In this trade, if you enter in this area and then you exit in this area, right under the 34, it's less risk reward, even if you bought at a higher price. Even if you bought at a higher price, who cares? The chart is still going to continue to the upside if the trend is on your side, right? So if you buy in this kind of situation, it's more risky unless you have extreme discipline and you close under this 80 EMAT line or a stop right here. But let's not go into super advanced stuff right now and just talk the easiest trading strategies while we can to build up that foundation. So we can see if we buy here and then we get stopped out here, it's going to be a lot bigger of a loss versus, let's say, just a rough estimate. When we can even drag this down further. Let's say this is 2%, and it's clearly way less than 2%. It's about 1.5%. So it's 2%. And let's check out this one, right? If we buy right now and this drops all the way under the 34 and we have to wait, about 2.5%. So another whole 0.5%, guys. Whole 0.5%. If not 1 full percent, because I was being generous here. So we can see that the risk reward, if we're buying here, is much better worth it. And to paint an even better picture, I don't know why I didn't just do this before, but I guess I just wanted to show you guys a good example. But to paint another picture, it's like if we bought right here, right? It's the same thing. If we buy right here, it's clear that our risk to reward is way less. Because if we're buying here and we're stopping out right here, we're losing what, like a 0.5%? Versus the 2% that we just estimated, right? So much better risk to reward, guys. So let's wait for the pullback here on Litecoin to buy around $71, $72, or wherever we kind of get right here. The goal is to basically buy this area for us as analysts, to buy this area, to trade it to the previous resistance, capture profits here, and then leave some runners for the potential upside. That's all we try to do. And if this doesn't work, then we exit right here. And that's okay, because look at this risk to reward ratio. It's a nice 5.6 risk to reward ratio. And if we only get to right here, previous highs, a 3.2 risk reward ratio. And that's how you make money in this market. Rinse and repeat. Have a good day.